Grace and peace. This is Pastor Michael H. Odom, senior pastor of the Wholelife Community Church located in Totowa, New Jersey. Wishing everyone a happy and prosperous new year. We're excited about what God is about to do. We are declaring this is the year of manifestation in our lives and those who choose to join in with us. We believe that God has had us in a preparing place. We have been faithful over a few things, and He promised to make us rulers over many. He said, if we be not weary in our well-doing, that we will reap if we faint not in our due season. And we do believe this is our due season, not because we feel that we have done anything in particular, but that's just a feeling, that's just a inkling that makes me feel as though there's about to be a release that I've never experienced before, and those who are connected to me. And God has made some promises, and He has said some things, and we believe that we're about to see what God has said. And in order to do that, you have to open the eyes of your heart, not just your physical eyes to see. But remember, faith is not your sight, but it's your spirit, what's in your spirit. And if we don't open up the eyes of our hearts, because the eyes of your heart is the things that you desire, the things that you go after, and the things that you've been preparing yourself to see. And if you've been full of the word, or you've been striving with God, there comes a season that is known as your due season. And it's when eternity steps into time and starts to release things that has already been spoken. And in order to prepare your heart for the season of your life, you have to start to continue to rid yourself of anything that may be a hindrance to what God is about to do. At any minute, God can download. He does not sometimes warn you when He's about to download or give you an update or upgrade. Sometimes you get a signal or a message from your provider and say, we're about to do an upgrade. Would you like to accept it? And many times we're not able to receive that upgrade or that update to receive the new functions or the new things that we're entitled to, because there's too much clutter. There's not enough space, or you may not have enough power on your device, so you got to get plugged back in. And sometimes you get plugged back in may delay you getting that blessing, and we don't want to miss that. So therefore, this Monday, beginning of January 4th, we begin our 21-day fast, and we start the first week with going from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. After that, you have your meal and what you desire to eat at that time. But during those hours, we are recommending that you stay away from any solid substance, any coffee, any tea, any caffeine, anything that's high in sugar. Be careful of the juices that you drink, because the sugar will stimulate you and cause you to experience hunger pains. Also, the second week, we go without pork or beef. There's no pork or beef. Therefore, anything outside of that, you are able to eat. The third week is all vegetables. That means no meat, nothing solid in that nature. And to help you along the way, we will be providing information in the form of a booklet. You can find it on our website at www.wholelifechurch.org, or you can find it on our Facebook page, where you'll be able to download the instructions. There are vital instructions to help you to understand the purpose of fasting. Fasting is not a time of competition. Fasting is not a time that you prove that you're saved. Fasting does not mean that you're more holier than someone else. Fasting is very personal. It's a time that we make a decision, not just to have self-control, but self-discipline. When we tell our flesh no to some things that we actually need. So therefore, when you come across the time of temptation, and there's things that you know you do not need, you'll have the spiritual fortitude and spiritual strength to say no to those things. So it is God's desire, as He has stated throughout the Bible, and many times when there were great moves of God, that there was a call for fasting, because we wanted to open the eyes of our heart. We wanted to open up the spiritual man. We have to learn how to starve the flesh and feed the spirit. So we're excited about this journey, and over the years, I've found that fasting has been very fulfilling, spiritual for me. My flesh sometimes not willing, my flesh sometimes desire certain things at certain times, but you got to look at the bigger picture. I'm expecting the manifestation of God in all areas of my life. I expect it in my relationships, my family, my finance, and my church, in everything. And therefore, I don't want to miss what God is saying, because God could be speaking, He could be showing us, but because we're in a fleshly place, we're in a frustrated place, we're in a place we've gotten weary in our well-doing, we will miss what God is saying. So therefore, I encourage you to join us in this journey, which begins again on Monday, January 4th. through Sunday, January 24th. And throughout, it will be from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. And please download the booklet for the information that will give you the information you need to be successful on this journey. Remember, it's not a competition. It's not about who's the best and who can fast the best, but it's about getting closer to God, that I can hear the voice of God. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. This Pastor Michael H. Odom Sr., the senior pastor of the Whole Life Community Church, which is located in the city of Totowa, New Jersey.